that rich people do completely differently to middle class and poor people. From a millionaire businessman, poor people think money exists to pay bills and fund their lifestyle. Middle class people think money's for building credit so they can get loans to buy bigger houses and nicer cars. Rich people know the true function of money is expansion, which means using your money to make more money. Only when you see money for what it actually is will you become true. Worst businesses you can start today from a millionaire businessman. First, a clothing brand. The world really doesn't need any more of these. Second, an independent restaurant. Fewer people are eating out these days. Seen Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares. Need I say more? Third, day trading. Most people that teach this are scammers, so stay away and invest for them. But if I could go back in time and talk to my younger 20-year-old self and give him some advice, here are the 3 things I would say. First, give yourself permission to make more mistakes. Most of my success has come from my failures. Second, never be late. Early is on time is late, and late is unforgivable. Third, I wouldn't be a millionaire today without my supportive wife, so choose your path.
It really only costs $45,000 to open a McDonald's?
Well, up front, yes, but there are other costs like equipment, rent and inventory, but 45k buys you into the franchise.
But why wouldn't I just start my own business?
Well, they give you an established brand, an existing customer base and a tried and tested menu.
This sounds too good to be true.
Well, you will have to give them 4% of your monthly sales and 5%.
Really a millionaire? Give me $100 million right now.
Sure thing, but I want something in return.
I'll do anything.
Okay, well, I'll write out a check for 100% of my net worth, but in return, I want to swap bodies.
But what do I have that you don't?
Well, you're young, sharp and obviously energetic, and you have the most valuable asset of all, time. So lock in and make something of yourself, because you know what? People will pay millions of years to learn this, but I'll teach it to you in under 1 minute. To become rich, you need to understand you're being scammed in your 20s. Every coffee you buy is really costing you $440. Each pair of sneakers sets you back $10,120. And a car like this, $880,000. You might think I'm crazy, but when you're 20 years old, every dollar you have will be worth $88 by the time you retire if you invest it in assets like the S&P 500 and achieve an average 10% annual return.
It cost $15,000 to open a Subway.
Well, up front, yes, but there are other costs such as equipment, rent and supplies, but 15k buys you into the franchise.
But why wouldn't I start my own business?
Well, they give you an established brand, an existing customer base and a tried and tested menu. This sounds too
good to be true.
Well, you will have to give them 12.5% of your weekly sales, 8% for franchise royalties and 4.5%.
I thought you said buying Starbucks was a waste of money.
It is, but I get mine for free.
And how do you do that then?
Well, I own 150 shares of Starbucks stock and they pay me $342 per year in dividends. Why should I care about
that?
Well, because that's nearly $30 of free coffee a month and it tastes so much